that say our local and those who supposed to use their brain and senses and they can't use it. I feel like yes, I can close my eyes and just not do anything for those ones. But when I think of those vulnerable ones, the elders, the little children, it pains me somehow. And
I know.
as as much as I would like to close my eyes and just block my, I
Like
cannot send
look
this.
away. Mm.
But those one, I don't know. I feel like there's something
I
wrong with
think,
me,
see,
or
your concern is really valid, though, Papa. Your concern is very valid. It shows that you are human, okay, and you are somebody who have, like you said, despite the fact that you are not directly, impacted by
mm,
any of this, okay, but somehow, from your own immediate loved ones that you do care
mm,
for, as your responsibility so far, right? And then you have the by
mm,
extension even people around them, okay?
mm,
And then also by extension, the community. And then when you begin to hear the stories of how young people have been subjected to God knows what cannot even be fully described, okay? I have
mm,
seen people who have sort of sexually, sort of trafficked their own children who are
mm.
completely underage just to feed
Innocent. Yeah.
others. You get that now? No, that
Well, when
feeling
people
is,
even send
yeah,
child just to
that
eat,
your
imagine.
feeling, yeah, that your feeling is valid. Okay. Now, one thing is
Mm,
now that since somebody like you know what this feels like, and we are
mm,
ensuring that everyone that are not even like directly affected can feel like the
mm,
way you feel. So that simply means that at the end of the day, we are going to stop it or change it. We are going to do something. Like if we have
mm,
more people who think like you, who look
mm,
beyond all the glamour, all the tears and everything, and just look underneath and look at the vulnerable ones you mentioned now and feel the way
mm.
you feel. When people feel strongly about something and they feel connected to it, they tend to actually make a difference, especially if it is something they are not really comfortable with. So, Baba, like I said,
I have
go on, sorry.
two more.
Hmm,
Yeah, I have friends that they've already zeroed their mind about that country. It doesn't
uh-huh.
really bother them. No matter how I say to them, please listen to my ego, listen to all this new. See, I feel like sometimes they use Nigeria to swear for me.
I
Honestly,
understand.
like what is the
Hmm,
problem? But when I listen to you, I feel like I'm addicted to your program. But at the same time, when you listen to some idiots
hmm,
that I always said, is it not because England, US, Canada, we all run to? Is it not because they make their own country the way it is? That's why we're able to run there.
right.
Who among Nigerians will run to Afghanistan
Hmm,
or run to Ukraine? No. So at what point, if let's say you know disaster or something happen,
mhm.
where do we run to?
Back to
Are we
Nigeria.
ready to fight for the country where we run to? Are we ready to carry gun and join their army? No, they wouldn't even they wouldn't even allow us to join their army because they know that we are economic immigrants anyway. So at what point can we not drive all these idiots, those people that are so-called leaders? They are from us. Oh, that the funny thing is they are even from us. The
Let
so-called
me say
people that
something, sir.
are Yoruba, they are
Let me say
from.
something in that regard. Okay,
Mm,
the way you feel is also valid too. All right, and to avoid any kind of the usual one, like who is right or wrong. No, 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 no. Or your feeling of what if we run into troubled water, or all these countries run into troubled waters, and
mm,
we ended up either as refugees or people are returning back to the same place. Like
mm.
uh, when are we going to try and if it's going to require us, right, fighting or going back there, carry gun just to make sure the place is peaceful and all that. Now, here is
Mm,
what I used to tell people. Do you know that although there is disadvantage in brain drain that has really, really affected Nigeria, where the best brains in Nigeria are
mm.
mostly outside Nigeria now, contributing
Yeah.
greatly to all these economies all over the world. It's a disadvantage
Mhm,
to the people back home. Okay.
mm,
Then on the other hand, we are from a demography called the diasporans, okay, that
mm,
remit huge amount of forex back to Nigeria. That's the plausible side there of it. Now,
Hmm.
from that point, sir, I can kind of feel like if Nigeria, if the people who are back in Nigeria, let's use their own figure, all right, 200 million people. Maybe all of us that are outside Nigeria, who is kind of associated with to Nigeria, maybe our number would
Hmm.
be maybe 20 million or 30 million. Let's even say 30 million. Now, what I
Yeah.
see about that is that all of us don't need to have intention of going back to Nigeria to fix Nigeria, because the number of
No.
people back in Nigeria are enough to fix Nigeria, and everyone seems
Hmm.
to have had their roles assigned for them.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
we are here. A lot of us are financially capable.
Mm-hmm.
We have economy that is linked to us as diasporans that is so
Different.
significant in Nigeria. Do you get that
Hmm.
now? So how,
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't that tell us that our roles are already defined? Except for those who
Hmm.
want to physically be there. You don't even have to be physically there
Yeah.
in Nigeria
No,
before you
definitely.
contribute to what will clean the place up.
Of
Do you understand that,
course.
sir?
Definitely.
Eh?
Hmm.
So once all of us are beginning
Definitely.
to understand our roles that way, that you in the diaspora, if you really feel like you need to be physically be in Nigeria when this show goes down, well, that
Hmm.
is really like going extra. People are going to do it. But people went to Nigeria to register to vote. I won't do it.
Yeah.
People went to
No.
Nigeria. They traveled to Nigeria to go and vote. I will never do that. So I'm not going to
Hmm.
be in doubt that there will be people, there will be Nigerians that
Why
will
can't we be
return to
Africa
Nigeria
and people? Yeah.
because they want to
Why
physically
can't
get
we vote
involved. You get
from
that?
wherever we? Hmm.
Go on, Baba. You want to add another one?
Yeah. I said, if we get to that point, why
Hmm.
can't we vote anywhere we are? Why do I have to travel to
None
Nigeria?
of those really count
Calling
anymore
you now,
anyway.
I haven't seen you
You know?
physically. I'm talking to you
Hmm.
because the internet is good, because everything, all the thing we need should be there. You don't need to get there physically. You can
You
do
know?
all sort of things from there. Anyway, that is one side.
Hmm.
Now, my last concern is, I'm sure this is going to get to what we are all,
Hmm.
thinking is going to happen. I don't know when, but it's eventually going to happen.
Right.
Now, when it happened, are we not going to go back to what has happened before and we never learn anything, and the old things still get back to, how can I call it? Like,
Yeah, like okay, now we are trying to run away from these ones. Now everybody is talking like we need better one, and then so once we chase these ones, are we not going to end up in the hands
are
of
we
other ones who are going to treat us that way? Treat us, I mean,
the
sorry, treat us the same way. Is that your question, right, or concern
mm,
rather? Eh?
yeah,
Well, that is
yeah,
also
because
valid. Okay, that's why I'm
mm,
encouraging people to say, now we shouldn't all. Some of us have the gift of participation in some of these roles we are talking about. Okay, and then what we should be encouraging right now is that every time you think something has to be done or you are making contribution to whatever is going to still happen, at the same
mm,
time, you should always make yourself available for what you want to see happen. For example, right? I want
mm,
to see so, 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 and so happen. And therefore, don't expect somebody else to go and make what you
do,
think is right happen. Don't just sit back
mm,
and say, we are expecting them to do it right now. We are expecting all of them to have learned lesson when you are not involved. The real people that are going to get involved in this, we must make sure that they should know that if they are condemning a leadership that has brought us to this stage, at the same
mm.
time, they might be the leaders eh,
Ah,
that they want to
Baba,
see, Baba. And we
Baba,
should be encouraging them, or else we can end up in that your
Baba,
concern, Baba.
Baba Ayegun,
Hmm?
I have so many fear, but I'm glad I'm listening to you, because
Bless
I
you.
could see every time I have a fear, you
Hmm.
always kind of, put that sucker in it and say, this is the solution. This is, don't
Baba,
fear.
even impossible. You know the word impossible. If you calm
Mm,
down and break it down, it says I'm possible.
po- and possible, definitely.
Do you get that?
Now, yeah. Now, the thing I was going to say was, it seems that people have amnesia. They forget so soon.
I know it's
And you
Stockholm
that you
syndrome.
try to rescue them, is you that you want to pull down. Is you
Hmm.
the want
Hmm.
to start. Is you that you want to start fighting
You know
instead
what
of
they
trying to
advise
fight
people
the
who
people
say
who
they
are.
fight for poor people, Baba? You know what they advise them that? They said, whenever you are fighting for poor people,
Hmm,
please, you can only
hmm,
use one hand. So you will use one
hmm.
hand to fight the oppressor. You use your other hand to guide yourselves from the blade, machete of
The,
the poor people who are
the
asking
poor
you, who
people.
send you. Did we send
and
you to go
that's
and
even
fight them? You are
and
fighting
that's
them
even
for
more
your selfish
painful.
reason. Nobody sent you. So therefore, when you are fighting oppression, you use one hand to fight the oppressor.
But
You use the second hand to protect yourself from the oppressed who are going to be stoning you and asking you who sent you. Well, our time has
it
gone.
sounds
Okay, let me
it
take
sounds
another one.
brutal.
Eh?
Thank you, Baba.
God bless
Thank you.
you. Thank you so much, Papa. So that is an interesting conversation, okay? And I am happy that somebody who has their concern has shared their concern here. My answer may not be perfect answer to their concerns, okay? But somehow, I have managed to help not just my caller and people who feel same way. I have managed to help guide you on how to guide your thoughts. That you are feeling concerned, you see, there's nothing bad in feeling concerned. There's nothing wrong in feeling like, oh, this whole thing will not be like this. I feel this or that. It's I mean, it's all right. You are only reacting to what is happening around you, and it is how it should be. But when you are able to guide your thoughts, then you are likely going to begin to kind of like be in control of your thoughts and how you handle things that actually happens or will happen. And then you never be in panic or worry. But feeling concerned, there's nothing wrong in that. So my time, sorry, our time is just about half an hour to go. Okay. So which simply means that everyone can still try to be part of this conversation, including you. Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Thank you, sir. I come through today. I'm so glad to get through today.
Finally, I'm glad that you did, sir. Please.
This Chris, I'm calling from New York.
Oh, lady. Sorry. Did you say Grace, ma'am?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, right? The line was not that clear, and I was like, sir, sorry, ma'am. Yes, Our Lady Grace. Is that right?
No, this Christopher is Chris, CHRIS.
Oh, again, I'm having trouble with that audio. I have to say, I thought I heard Grace, but meanwhile, it's Chris. See, Christopher.
Yes.
I apologize
Yes.
again. Okay, thank you so much for calling in, sir.
Been trying for this for so long.
I know
I'm so happy to get through
you can
today.
be very busy.
And
Thank
only
you.
what I have to say is
God bless you,
thank
Baba.
you so much
Mhm.
for all your information, for making people's life even more better,
Hmm,
to letting people know exactly what is going on in that country.
hmm.
You know,
Thank you.
everything is a mess over there.
It is.
I'm so it's so I'm sure I'm so happy to because I listen to you all the time.
Thank you.
Anywhere I'm going, I always listen to you.
Hmm. And
Just
how does
to
it
say thank
feel
you so
when you are
much.
now seeing all these things playing out and you are right there and be like, I heard these guys spoke about that a while back. Oh, I
Yes,
kind of listened to when he said so and so. And you are just sat there like
yes.
maybe a little bit not surprised, but maybe just feeling like,
Wow.
man, it is what it is, oh,
I-
Chris.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's
Yes.
good to to listen to people like you, enlightening people exactly what is going on.
Thank you.
You know, so nice to hear to listen to people like you.
So
Thank you so much.
thank you,
Thank
Chris.
you so much.
You have a
Yes.
wonderful evening, okay? And
You
then,
have a
yes,
wonderful.
thank you for all
Yes.
your
Thank you
support
very
too,
much.
right?
Yes, God bless you.
And you
Bless you. Bless
too.
all your family.
Yeah.
Bless you for all the work you've been doing.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you,
Thank you very
Chris.
much.
God bless you. That's Chris there, ladies and gentlemen. Chris happened to be, like he said, one of the dedicated brethren of this temple. And I'm glad that he got through tonight to say all I believe he's probably been saying in the comment section for a while, to say them right to, directly to me. Thank you so much, everyone, for that your support. Mind you, please remember that if you know, if we just spoke earlier, right, you should help me end the call so that I could easily bring others in, okay? Also, if I'm gonna try this. People are making it hard for me to actually get people in, and I kind of, it's a little bit odd, right? When simple instructions are not being followed, right? So, Christopher, if you are still there, could you please hang up, please, so that we can let others who are calling through the internet, like the WhatsApp call, to also get through? Because I was like juggling it between them. So if you can hear me, Chris, please help me hang that up and I can get others in. God bless you, Chris. So yes, I am now like with another caller. Thank you so much, right there, Christopher. So hello there, Baba.
Hello, my good general.
The African Wahala. Is that you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How are you doing today, Baba?
Good evening to you, great brother. I'm doing very well, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the great platform. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for your sacrifices. It's a lot, man. Only a few people can do what you do.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to use this opportunity to talk to my fellow victims of the evil contraption. This is a wicked country that we find ourselves in. In my opinion, the name Nigeria is a curse because that word Nigeria was, I believe it was coined by Frederick Lugard's girlfriend back then. And then it has no meaning.
Flora Shaw there, remember?
Yeah, Flora Shaw. The name has absolutely no meaning in any of the local dialects in the geographical space. Flora Shaw was so lazy. Flora Shaw and all the other people that coined those names, they coined the word Nigeria off of the River Niger. The River Niger was named, I believe, by the Portuguese because I believe the word Niger or something similar to Niger it means black in their language. That's how the word Niger was created for the river. That's where they coined the word Nigeria from. And then to show how lazy
the water itself is not River Niger, it's River Kora. That's the name of River Niger's river. That's not the original name is Kora. But they changed it to Niger. Niger, River Niger. History. Go on, Jerry African Wahala. Sorry.
It depends on the tribe. That river flows through different regions where the man,
right? Okay.
The different names. Some call it Kwara, some call it has different names according to the local tribes. But now they call it Niger. Then to show how lazy these people were, the next country right to the top of Nigeria, they called it Niger too. These guys don't give a damn about us. And we were, I would say, our leaders throughout the history of Nigeria, they proved how lazy they were because they should have changed that horrible name. But thank God they didn't, because right now in
Ghana,
2020,
Gold Coast, Ghana. I think that has some historical what have you,
right? Yes, Ghana was changed from Gold Coast to Ghana. Burkina Faso was changed from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso, which means the land of upright people in their language. But what the hell does Nigeria mean? It means nothing. Nigeria just means nigger, just a derogatory word. So anybody that is still proud of being a Nigerian, if you are still proud to be a Nigerian, the least you can do is to demand for a name change. And I know this is going too far because nobody will change that name. Nobody will change. There are some people are going to hear what I'm saying, or they'll be like, man, what are these guys smoking? That's what they'll say. Secondly,
I bet
the people that are going
number of people, because most people will kind of agree with you. But the reason why is that some will just be like, maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe it's going to happen. But they agree with you because you explain before you arrive in that conclusion. At that conclusion, remember? African Wahala.
Yes.
Fire on, sorry.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for elaborating, my brother. Secondly, now that the people are slowly going out to protest and they will smash everything, and I'm happy about that, they need to know exactly what they're protesting for. And I know few people will come across this audio and will probably take this advice. If I were on the front line protesting right there in Eagle Square, Abuja, what will be on my placard is we have to arrest all these criminals. And I know that's not going to happen. I know they're never. Nigeria does not have the capacity to arrest the criminal politicians. It's not going to happen. I know. But that will be my demand. I'm not going to be demanding that, hey, open the border. We are hungry. Oh, reduce the price. Who would open the border? Niger has pulled out of ECOWAS. Niger Republic is no longer a part of ECOWAS. So they have no obligation with the Nigerian border. We both need visas to cross either side of the border. We all know the border. There is nothing like a border. It's just bush. But let's pretend like there is an actual border. We both need visas today to cross into each other's countries, which is absolutely ridiculous. All thanks to Kolu came in and destroyed ECOWAS within a couple of months.
That's right.
So they are never going to open the border. Don't waste your time asking them, please return fuel subsidy. If the fuel price is too expensive, we can't afford anything. Don't waste your time, because that is only going to allow them pay some people that will come back and pacify you, the protesters. And then anybody that does not comply with the pacification will be shot to death by the criminal thugs in military uniforms and the police officers. Like Prince Jejeman said earlier, the soldiers, you guys are the terrorists, the number one terror group in the country. I'm sorry, I have cousins that are in the military. I have some family members. But to me, the Nigerian military is the number one paramount terror group in Nigeria. You guys are paid 50,000 naira, some of you. You can't even afford to go back to your villages after you've been fighting Boko Haram for years. Now they are going to deploy you to go and fight, to go and kill the same protesters that are fighting to rescue not just themselves, but to rescue you. But I know many of you are still going to go ahead and kill people. I know that's just the nature of the people. So the people that are going to protest, please, if you have the opportunity, know exactly what you're protesting for. May I give you my own example? I'm never going to protest for simple things that will end up not changing anything. And I'm also not going to protest and say, let's break Nigeria up. That's not going to happen through a protest. It's going to happen as a result of the protest. But we need to know what exactly we're protesting for. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much.
They should open border. They will tell you to give them time, Connie. So if they now say give us time, we will do it. And you say no, we are still protesting. No, then their soldiers will come on, Baba. See, African war.
Immediately.
God bless you, sir. As always,
thank
you so much.
Yes, sir.
For making.
Thank you so much, my good brother.
Have a good one, sir.
Thank you. I'm so happy I did. Thank you.
Bless you. So that's the African Wahala there. And listen, we only have about 20 minutes to go now. So if you still want to be part of this, you will need to keep, put more effort in getting through. But whether you get through or not, okay, we've all been part of this tonight. Enough, right? Here is another caller too. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Moegwe.
Hello, sir.
Hunger don't come. Now, everybody go get angry. Hunger don't come.
Now,
everybody go get angry.
So,
when hunger catch
people, because we are hungry.
You don't say you get the way hunger go catch person. In blockers go run enter.
Yeah.
Now he never fight a couple person before because in blockers don't run enter. So that blockers will run enter. Now if they give an energy when go take fight. When hunger come,
dog. I see.
It will be like a castrated dog. Now, so it be now. We just need people we really know, like African Wahala just talk. We just need people we go feed direct them because they don't already break the people to the extent that they don't even know what they are fighting for. It's just like some of the people who are on the street of the UK here. They carry placard. When they begin ask some of them, say, why are you protesting? They say they don't even know. Say some people just give them placard. It's the same thing back home. Some people just feel that, they are protesting for hunger. Last time, it is the same thing. If they don't have the redirection, like African Wahala talk, now the criminals, make them list all of them. If it is possible to even list all the places where these people have their money all over the world, list their properties, let people begin to see where their properties are all over the world. These people must be arrested. This is what they have. This is what they have in this so bank. We need those kind of people to be able to carry those placards And then I love what you said, that when the reshaping of the narratives want to begin, people who wanted change must join from the diaspora.
Yes.
Because I remember Shore saying something like that. He said, when they fought against military, they never knew that these criminals will took over. They just fought and they left everything and go. That is the reason why all these criminals, they gather themselves together. They gather themselves together and took over those positions. If somebody, all the person's life has always been bribery and violence, that has always been the way they've been ruling. Why do we expect something different from them this time around? They remove civics, they remove history. Why do we expect better things from them? Even when we are in school, if you speak vernacular, you go pay fine for speaking vernacular, your own language. Ẹgbẹ̀dẹ wa lọ́wọ́ wa, ẹgbà gbogbo ẹ̀ kó èdè kan, wọ́n gba Sátidé, wọ́n kó Sunday lé wa lọ́wọ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń fìyà jẹ wá. Ọlọ́run ló máa bí àwọn pípù yìí o, tí n bá ráyè láti join wọn ilé àwọn politician ẹni máa lọ o, gbogbo wọn pátápátá, àwọn tí ò yẹ kó wà ní position rárá, wọ́n dẹ̀ fò gbójú, wọ́n dẹ̀ fi gba nǹkan wọ́n ti fìyà jẹ wá ju honestly.
wọ́n wá ń threaten wa, wọ́n á máa bèè lọ́wọ́ wa pé ó dà pé ò like life àbí, ó dà pé ò value, ó dà pé àwọn family ò like àwọn èèyàn tó àwọn jàǹdùkú tó jọba lé wa lórí, wọ́n wá ń threaten wa, wọ́n wá ń pa wá díẹ̀.
I know, you know the strategy these people use.
Yes, sir.
Is this strategy, especially the northerners, they have been hoarding the money in the warehouse, hoarding the food in the warehouse for a long time. And that is why they send these people to come and be destroying the southern famine and killing them, because they know it will get to this point. So what they wanted is for the southerner to start begging them now, say, okay, we want you to start bringing all this. Say, okay, we will agree. They want to use it as a negotiating chip, which we must not surrender to. Because that is why the elders, those who call themselves elders in the southerners, they are taking decisions that will favor them, even though they are closer to their grave. Not the decision that will favor the people who will remain when they have gone. So this is why it is very vital for the people to know why they are protesting. Because first of all, the protest is having a wrong shape by saying ebi power, ebi oti payin, ti ebi ba payin, ẹ̀yin tẹ́bi ń pa kóra yín lọ sọ́dọ̀ gbogbo ilé àwọn politicians àti ilé ọba at those kings' houses and the political place. You go and stay there and eat their food. That is your own protest. But our own protest is that every of the criminals must be arrested.
Yes.
That is the demand. Yes, they must be arrested. They must not allow to continue anything rulership at all, because there is nothing in their head. I remember one day I was listening to Dr. Miles Monroe. He said, every politician think about the next election. He said, but a true leader think about the next generation. He said, if a politician come to you and he said, I will do this, he said, all you need to ask him is that, what will be the benefit of my children? He said, they will never say anything. They will run away.
Sir.
He said, because we are not asking them these questions. So when people are being educated, if you have at least 20 like you, those your own crowd has been people that really understood a high level of intensity English and some other explanation. There are some people who may not be able to speak better English like you, but have the same intelligence like you that can reach out to the grassroots level.
That's right. That's right.
Those people are extremely needed, because that is why the market women will be fighting to vote and they don't know what they are voting for. When they came to repair road, they will start thanking somebody who has been paid already 100 times over to do the road, and they are thanking the person. And these are the same people the politicians are using in order to perpetrate their evil, because they use them to subdue their children, they use them to subdue their husband, they use them to subdue so many people. And this is why they have been blocking the diasporans from the true diasporan, not the Buharinism, not the Boko Haram people.
Not the Mumu Madus, the Bele lecturers,
Not the Mumu Madus, not the Bele lecturers, not the all the Abrodians and co. But the true people knows how to develop a nation must rise up. This is the right time to put things in place. I really loved even the idea of the farming you are talking about. This is a time we need to build the foundation of how a nation should look like. Ibikibi tó bá máa já sí, kó ṣáà já sí wa lọ́wọ́, so that we can do it better than the people we are protesting against.
Bless you, Baba. I was expecting you to join us later tonight when you joined this afternoon, and you must have worked really hard to be part of this tonight because it's so busy tonight. And I'm glad that
it's so busy. I've been on it since. All right.
You. Thank you so much. How could we miss all of that, by the way? So thank you very much, sir. Okay. You have a wonderful evening, sir. Well, that's a brilliant one. And I hope those who heard him and could decipher what he said all through, you are digesting that now. There is more that people will share with you tonight. Here, I'm gonna think I have another caller. I don't know if I don't think I got him. Oh, I got you. All right. So give me a sec. Let's try something out. Again, if you are on my line, please do me a favor, all right? And then hang up once we finish speaking. Okay, give me a sec. There we go. So thank you so much, everyone. For those who have indeed, by the way, for those of you who have been with me all night, remember all you need to do, if you haven't done that already, you can help, increase my subscribers as part of the brethren on this in this temple by joining us. Subscribe, okay? If you're already with us, okay, and you probably have forgotten that you need to like the video too. Please do, as we are coming close to the end of the broadcast tonight. Here is my caller. Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How are you? I'm fine. This is Chris. I'm calling from Michigan, United States.
Bless you, Chris. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. So,
all right.
Go on.
How is the family doing?
Well, we are very well. Thanks so much for asking. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. What is going on in Nigeria is something anybody can be happy about. The situation is getting out of hand, and Tinubu said he wants to be president. I think that's the only thing he told Nigerians. Say it's his turn. So, and some people
are now surprised that he's not delivering anything.
Exactly. So I keep asking people, what did he actually tell you he was going to do? He didn't promise nothing. He said, I want to be president for you. That's what he told Nigerians. And
that's what he said. I want to be president for you.
For you, yeah. And today we are surprised. Some people are surprised. I am not. I'm not surprised. And I keep asking people too, who are his economic team? What are their pedigree? The Lagos boys are there. They are all busy looting. And Nigerians are dying in hunger.
Even Cardoso have started printing money already. You know that.
Okay, so they will crash land the whole thing. If there is anything left by Buhari, they are going to finish it up.
Yes.
Nigerians should buckle up. This is the beginning of the worst.
This is the beginning.
Going to hit, yeah, this is the beginning of the worst. Going to hit everybody from left, right, center, and there will be no remedy. There is not going to be anybody, nobody will save us. Nobody will save Nigerians. It's only Nigerians that will save Nigeria. And it's unfortunate they are not even leaving anything for the next generation. What they are leaving them with is debt and a country that will not be recognized by anybody in the future. So before the election, some people were telling the Igbos, you are going to cry for 8 years.
Yes.
And they're already crying for, for 8 months.
They even said Igbo should go and learn politics. Igbo should Igbo should build bridges. About all of them will be Julius Bajas. All of them will be PhD holder in how to do politics. Here we are now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
All of us are in the mess now, and
they are not calling the Igbos to learn politics anymore. They are not telling the Igbos to build bridges anymore. They are now begging the Igbos to please join them to protest. They're like,
join them, and
like it's like
no Igbo man is going to join them.
No, I discourage it.
This is nobody is going to join them. This is some people's turn. They say it's their turn.
Have it.
And let them have it and enjoy it while we stand by the side and look how it's going to play out. But it's unfortunate that they are not going to learn. They are not going to learn. You think they are learning anything, they are not going to learn. The next election will come, they will throw some ethnic red meat, and they're ready to catch it, and they're going to play with it. And that will be it.
I think that's going to work again because it didn't really work the last time. Because Tinubu
didn't
is
work,
not there because he played ethnic and what have you. We know what happened. That those who manipulated it.
Yeah.
You get like, do you think it's going to really work for them? Something that really didn't. You know something, Papa? I feel like people hated them more because of that ethnic politics. Have you not noticed?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Tinubu more. Because of the ethnic politics they played the last time. Have you not noticed?
Yeah, right.
So if they want to continue that way, then well, we'll be here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that things are going the way they are going. And he promised, I think he said he's an economist of international repute.
He's an accountant. See the
accountant, yes.
Accountant. They see we no go school. Everybody knows this guy no go school. But they tell us say
we don't even know
he's a mobile accountant, he's a clinical accountant. This guy don't go anywhere.
He don't go anywhere. We don't know.
We know better.
The name he said he's selling us. We don't know if he's a man. We don't know if he's even a Yoruba man or if he's from Cotonou. We don't know.
Guinea. We don't know if he's Guinea. Well, we actually do know that he's a Guinea. Also,
yeah, everything about him is deceit. Yeah, we are in a big mess, and he's going to finish where Buhari stopped. And he told us that, and the people thought he was. And he told us he gave us Buhari, and that was an accomplishment.
I know.
For 8 years, and he put us in a hot mess, and we are back to it. 16 years of ruining Nigeria is not enough. I think Nigerians should, go back and ask yourself. I'm not going to blame Tinubu. I'm going to blame the APC. That's the party. They have ruined Nigeria for 8 years, and we are going for 16 if care is not taken. That's a long time of doing a big damage to that country.
Including the life
I don't know who's going to repair it.
Remove 16 years in the life of these young people. 16 years of their lives are going to be wasted. They have already done it already. They have done 8 years.
Exactly.
So they will do another 8. That is so
8,
unfair. It's unfair.
That's
honestly.
enough. Yeah, that's enough damage, and I don't know.
So somebody's
when they are going
lifetime
to
now,
catch
all
up.
their youth will be taken away from them. Before all of them open their eyes, they will be in their 40s, in their 50s. All these young people.
Exactly.
And that is gone.
Exactly.
It's gone. They will never have it back. They will never have
No,
it back.
no. Yeah, no.
It
That
is
will
really
be gone,
unfair. And we need people to understand
unfair.
this.
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand what is going on, and they're just looking for their daily breaks.
Because they are hungry.
And
That's why we are saying that if your protest is about we are hungry, you are not ready. If your protest is about things are expensive, bring them down. You are not ready. So the intelligent people should begin to choose and direct the narrative now. Yes, you are going to trigger them. You're going to trigger Tinubu. They're going to say you want to cause trouble, but you need to stay on the conversation. You need to stay on the conversation, and you must direct the conversation. I'll play my part, Sha.
They are the ones. Yeah, they are the ones that has caused a lot of trouble in that country. This is the people are just reacting to what the damage has done so far, and blaming anybody will not save them from the trouble they have gotten the country into. And we are not going to let them off the hook. The damage is going to be, the blame is going to be on him and APC as a party.
He is responsible. There is nothing anybody can tell anybody. He is responsible for this ruin from the start.
Yes, they are responsible.
And now.
Exactly. They are responsible for what has happened to Nigeria So we have to keep reminding people to blame the APC, that party of looters and criminals. And Nigerians should start now to resist the nonsense from them. They have done enough damage. This is the time for the younger generation to begin to rise up against this nonsense, because that country belongs to all of us.
It should.
Thank you, my
God bless you, sir. Thank you so much as well, because you will be my last caller tonight. And sometimes this is so it's going to be heartbreaking for so many of you who have been trying to get through tonight. It's quite busy tonight, okay? That you didn't get through to make your own verbal contribution on the phone. Doesn't mean that you haven't really contributed greatly too. I know a lot of you have been so busy in the comment section like that, engaging yourselves back and forth. Now, what you can do is that if you really have something to say about this tonight, you can keep them, and then when we have a chance of speaking again, right, you can easily come on and raise it. We'll still entertain it. So to all of you who are asking us to organize our own protest and all to back you, we are watching, okay? Because the numbers you have in Nigeria is enough to liberate all of you. But until you actually are able to garner that number and use that strength, we will be watching. Right now, everybody will know there is nobody coming to rescue us or save us from the problems we have put ourselves in. Now, if this is the generation that is going to also end it, well, that will be an honor. So we are watching, and we wish you all the best. Tomorrow is another day. So thank you so much for spending your evening with me tonight, as almost always. I will see you some other time. But remember, I can only see you some other time if you are following my ego. I'll see you again. So good night from here. Have a wonderful evening.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lérí